Hello, empty nesters. This is Christine Till, the marketing mentress, and I want to share with you today five things, five mistakes that empty nesters make when starting an online business and how to avoid those mistakes. So you can probably see my screen. I'm going to share. I hope that you can see my screen here. So here's the five mistakes. Number one, tech overwhelm. They're so overcome with not being techie that they can't seem to get anything done because they just sit there going, uh, uh. And so in order to avoid this, what you need to do is you need to find programs that are done for you that are already, you just need to implement them onto your own computer, right? And number two, a lack of clarity. So set some goals, some smaller goals, so that you can work towards those little goals and gradually increase them and stay within a bit of your comfort zone. But you're still going to have to push a little bit to get outside that comfort zone if you're going to grow into being successful at building an online business. And here, guys, I know and I totally understand. I'm a boomer. I'm an empty nester. I know what it's like to not have tech and to be trying to build a business. And I'm proof that it can be done. You can set goals for yourself and you can be able to gradually increase your goals until you get to the point where you have accomplished beyond your wildest dreams. And number three, not automating. Do you know what it means to automate? Automations are like email sequences that get set up, right? So, or funnels, they're all referred to as funnels. So you set up email funnels and they're automated. And the way that they're automated is they're scheduled to go out. All those emails in the funnel are scheduled to go out automatically at certain times. And you can do this with the funnel systems, right? I had no idea how to do this. So I looked for things that were done for me and I found the perfect system. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. And number four, too much too soon. So we get all excited about starting an online business and we have no tech and we want to take all the training all at one time. We get all the training done. Bang, 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 bang. And then we're just totally feeling overwhelmed because we haven't let ourselves or let our minds take a little bit of time to absorb everything. It's the same with everybody. Anything that's new, you can't just expect it to automatically be absorbed. You have to take it in small bite-sized chunks, right? Just like setting your goals, they need to be set in small bite-sized chunks. You have to walk and you crawl before you can walk before you can run, right? We can't expect to get everything absorbed in one day. It takes a little bit of time to do that. There are two key words that we need to be mindful of. And number one is consistency, doing the same routines every day, things that we need to do every day in order to keep our business growing, right? And number two, patience, patience with yourself, patience with the system, but more so with yourself, patience with yourself and learning something that's new. And believe me, I'm in my 70s, and if I can learn it, anybody can. We have people in our community that are in their 80s, guys, who are being able to use this system that we've got and not having support. So how many of you have gone and bought a course, right? An online course, and you've spent hundreds, thousands maybe on different courses, and you take those courses and you work your way through those courses, and then you get finished that course and you have nobody to go to ask questions. There's no further training on what else you can do to make that course work better for you, right? The thing that we need to look for is programs. We look for programs. When you look for a program, programs are ongoing and they have ongoing training. So you look for a system that you can follow. Step one, do this, step two, do this. And they have all kinds of training and have ongoing training so that you have updates to what's happening to this technology every day. Technology doesn't just stay in place, right? I wrote a book. I published my book back in 2013 and I called it Fired at 50, Stop Looking for Work and Discover What You Were Meant to Do. And the inspiration behind that book was the fact that so many people were coming to me and telling me that they were being laid off their jobs and they couldn't get another job. So what were they doing? They were kept on applying for work, and not being able to get jobs. So they look at finally doing something online, a digital online business. But here's the thing, it is growing and moving forward so fast that we need to be aware that we need to keep training, get ongoing training so that we can stay in time with what's going on, right? With the internet. The internet is moving very quickly. So we need to be willing to do that. Here comes in consistency and patience, right? We need to have that consistency and patience to be able to forge ahead and move forward with our online business. And I have been able to build an online business, and I would never have been able to do it without, number one, consistency and patience, and number two, being teachable. Being teachable. All we need is to have a computer, a smartphone, access to the internet, and be teachable. But that's the biggest thing of all, is being teachable. Because we have to be teachable. We have to have a program that has ongoing teaching, ongoing training, that we can be able to gradually keep applying and implementing into our business, so our business can keep growing at a steady pace. And it doesn't have to grow fast, just as long as it keeps growing steadily, right? So if you'd like to know more about the blueprint that I've been using, put ready in the comments, and I would love to share it with you.